When you first hear the name Bulletproof Coffee, your first reaction is probably with wondering, just how powerful is this coffee with a name such as Bulletproof? Well, it goes without saying, this type of beverage is not your average coffee. It is a high-performance beverage used by just about anyone in many walks of life. But where you'll find this coffee most talked about is with those that follow the ketogenic diet. Bulletproof coffee has many benefits, from improved cognitive function, increased energy, fat burning capabilities, and it can make you feel satiated as well. Now that you know the essence of why this drink is so popular, the question is, well, how do you make it?
Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is AVJ, and in today's video I just wanted to share a quick recipe on bulletproof coffee that I have every single day. I have this with me following the keto diet, so it's gonna be a quick video. So without further ado, let's just get straight into it.
Okay, so here we go. These are the ingredients that I have whenever I'm making my bulletproof coffee. Starting right up here up front, I have decaf coffee that I put in my Keurig type of machine. I don't have an actual Keurig machine, but it's something similar to that. K-Pod, whatever you want to call it. In the morning time, I always have caffeine, but later in the day when I had the bulletproof coffee, I always have decaf. Over here, this is optional if you want it or not. It's cinnamon. This really adds like a nice flavor to it. Next to that, I use a little bit of almond milk. Next to that, I use organic butter. There, with MCT oil, I use 2 tablespoons of that. And I have some cookies and cream, isopure 0-carb protein, and I typically get about 2 tablespoons of that. And I put everything in here, and I use this, I think it's called an immersion blender or something like that. I use that to blend everything up. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and start making this.
Okay, so to begin, I'm going to grab some butter, which is 2 tablespoons. I like to put this into the cup before I start making the coffee. Now I'm adding some water. I usually use around 12 to 14 ounces of water. Next up, I'm going to go ahead and grab the coffee. Grab one K-Pod. Oh, I forgot to mention this. I use Truvia as well. Add the Truvia's sugar packets. And the coffee is brewed. This is what it looks like with just the coffee and butter. Go ahead and add the Truvia packets. Next is the MCT oil, which I'm going to do 2 tablespoons of that. Next up is almond milk. I use the unsweetened one, original. Just add a little bit in there. And now I'm going to do isopure 0-carb. I like to use the cookies and cream flavor for my coffee. And I'm going to do about a 1/4 scoop or about a tablespoon's worth, which you can see right about there. And next up, I'm going to put a couple dashes of cinnamon. And now finally, we're going to blend it all together. And that should do it. So good. So there you have it. That's my recipe for my bulletproof coffee. Something simple. I don't know if you do the same or if you never did it before and you're curious about it. And if you have your own recipe, feel free to leave it down in the comments below. I'm curious. I'm always willing to try out new things. If you do try this out, let me know. Let me know how it tasted. If you made any tweaks to it or anything like that. But yeah. Other than that, if you like this video, like it, please share it. And if you haven't done so already, please consider subscribing. My name is AVJ. I'll see you in the next one.